Hello,
Hi.
welcome back to Neil and Jan Resellers. This morning we've just been out to Faygate, haven't we?
We have our local boot sale again.
So what was it? It's the 28th of May today. It's a Saturday. It's really nice with Faygate that it's a Saturday boot sale instead of a Sunday. It's really nice to have one on both days. So it's lovely weather out there today. Let's have a look. What did you get, Jan? You're going to share a
I was going to say there may be a little bit of noise because Echo's eating Chester's paws and I don't think he really wants her to.
No, I'm hoping they're just going to settle down. Anyway, you're going to go for one of your first pieces?
Yeah, well, the first thing, I've been on the lookout for things for, my son's just bought a house, so just got him a set of utensils.
Utensils, that's the word. It's a nice red, and I like the stand that it's on. It's quite nice and neat and stuff. So that's good. So what did you pay for those, Jim?
I think I paid £3. I don't think they're a particularly expensive brand, but
no, but it's still.
If they do the job, they do the job.
It's still something you're going to need to buy if you're starting in your house,
them with
isn't
something
it? Yeah.
If he wants to replace them at all, we may keep them forever. Who knows? But anyway, I bought those for £3.
Cool. By the way, I didn't pick up that much today. I was quite limited on what I actually picked up compared to normal. I resisted on getting some DVD players without remotes and stuff like that. But anyway, one of my first items was this. It's a Murder, She Wrote box set. It's still nicely packaged. It's still brand new.
Murder, She Wrote DVDs, or is it books?
Not DVDs,
they're books,
not DVDs.
And I think they're just because they're different authors. So is it just female authors? I don't understand.
I don't know. It says
you're moving it around, so I can't read it.
Eight deadly thrillers from the first ladies of crime fiction.
Yeah.
But it's in a brand new box. It's still sealed, and there is actually a price on it of £55.92 on the label. You can see there. However, I have looked on eBay and I did pay £5 for it. I saw the label, paid £5. I've seen one of these going for about £15, so it's not a great profit.
Not a great return.
Not a great return, but it's still a return. It would still be worth doing.
If it sells, it's still worth it.
But that was my first one. It's a little pickup. Noticed it was sealed and that, so that was quite good.
They've moved the. Just had a quick wobble of the camera.
Just had a
wobble. Right. Sorry,
the
puppies are playing.
We'll be fine. Okay. What else you got?
So then on the floor I noticed these.
Now these look nice.
They're a set of, well, I don't know if it's actually particularly a set of glasses. They're from Euro Disney. They have the Mickey Mouse embossed on them. Is it embossed when it comes out?
I don't know.
Embossed rather than engraved, isn't it? So they're all three Mickey Mouse ones. All of them got the labels.
So it kind of stands out.
And the ticket price is $3.99 per
glass.
So I think as a set, they'll go together quite nicely, you know. Especially because they're different colours. So if you've got children that get a different colour each, so you know who's drinking which one.
Yeah, but obviously very specific.
Got them for £1 each. I thought that was quite good.
Yeah.
I rather like them. So £1 each for Mickey Mouse glasses.
Nice. Go and sit down, Chester.
Unused, because you see.
Yeah, I mean the fact
washing up.
There's no way it would have gone through washing up with the labels on, would it? So that's really
without the labels actually showing that it's been through the washing.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't always come off in the wash, but.
Yeah. Well, my next little thing is a heat gun. It's obviously been.
It's so hot it melted
itself. It's so hot it's melted itself. I've checked it actually works. It's just a little heat gun. So, for example, you might use these if you're doing electrical stuff and you have a shrink wrap to go over a cable, and it will heat it up to shrink it to go down and seal the cable. It can also be used for arts and crafts. Also, for
And
me,
is
if I was...
this a to sell or to keep?
This is to keep. It was 50p. They're normally about £14 new. This is absolutely ideal. Let's say, for example, I wanted to clean some electronics or something like that, but I wanted to make sure that it was totally dry. Then you can, in a very short, because it's got such a small nozzle, in a very specific area, you can make sure that the area is dry afterwards. It has a lot of different applications. There are certain times when you're opening up a casing of something where you need to release a glue by warming it up. So recently I tried to repair my iPhone 6 and replace the screen.
Or even if you're trying to get the top off a Worcestershire sauce bottle.
Absolutely. Anything where you need heat, but it's that little bit hotter than a hairdryer. And with the hairdryer where it is such a, it's not as hot and it's a wider heat. This is a very specific area of heat. So a really handy little tool. That's going to go into my little toolkit that I use for repairing electronics and repairing stuff. 50p. So really happy with that, and I've already tested it and it works. So so it's nice.
Yeah,
really happy with that.
I got a little 50p baby's comforter thing. It hasn't got a label on it, so I don't know where it originally...
A brand or anything. But it's a nice little cute little baby's comforter, isn't it?
A little comforter for 50p, so I thought, well, I'll give that a go. I haven't sold the other one, but who knows?
Fair enough.
It doesn't take up a lot of space. They're the things that I look at the moment is it going to take up a lot of space, and you know.
Yeah. Well,
and is it cheap enough? Because at 50p there's a chance for profit.
Chance for profit, definitely.
Because the one thing that I saw today that I refused to buy was there was a figurine, a Neo figurine,
right.
Neo by Ladro, and she wanted 10 quid for it.
Right.
And she wasn't going to come down on the price, and that's fair enough. I mean, she probably will get 10 quid for it this morning from somebody who wants to keep it for themselves.
Yeah.
And they'll have got a good deal for it. But at £10, if I've got to sit on it for maybe 6 or 9 months and make £5 on it, it's just not worth it.
It's not worth it. Yeah. Well, my next item is a bigger item. The dogs are playing up over there. Sorry about that, guys.
They're not playing up, they're playing.
They're playing, making a noise. Shall I let them in the garden?
If you want to, yeah.
Right, I'll just let them in the garden. 2 seconds, guys.
Oh, and while he's doing that, my last item, 50p, a little camera bag. It's a low pro.
I like Low Pro. Low Pro are a good...
Just a little camera bag. It's got the shoulder strap and the waist strap.
It's nice condition, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, it's no sign of wear to it at all, really.
Yeah.
So,
but it's a nice little camera bag.
Yeah, so 50p. I thought, well, I'll have that for 50p. Can't go wrong on that, can you?
You can't,
really?
no, definitely. Well, my next bit, I think I picked this up for £2, I think it was. So we have I guess you'd call it a ghetto blaster. It's a bit grubby. It's a Sanyo. This is a...
Do they still call them that? They used to.
Vintagely wise, I mean, it's a vintagely. It would be considered a vintage one by the looks of it.
And it's got a CD player. Is it
CD
also
player.
tape?
Yeah,
hang on. Tape deck as well.
This is
I'm just trying to look at the front.
A Sanyo MC.
No.
Chester.
Echo. I think you need to.
Hang on, I'll have to edit this bit. Right, come on in.
Sorry, they were getting up to mischief in the garden. Do you want to put her in the hall and then we can get finished in peace?
Okay. She's alright, that one. Then sit down, Chester.
So it's a Sanyo.
No, start again on this one.
Alright.
It's got to come from the. It's got to be edited. Right. So my next item is I paid about £3 for this. This is a Sanyo. Well, it's a vintage ghetto blaster. It's the model.
Do they have dates on it all?
I don't know. Let's have a look. I can't see a date, but it's the model is an MCD Z2LK. So now it's actually it's a bit grubby, but it is a
it's a tape deck.
It's a tape deck,
CD player,
and a CD player.
Radio.
Yep.
Does the tape deck play them nicely?
Don't know. Let's see where you. Hang on.
I've just realised we haven't put a light on this morning. That's why everything looks so dark.
It looks a bit dark in here. Yeah.
Sorry, I hope you can see us all right.
Let's put it from there. There we go. You see it a bit better there with such a big item. I'm basically going to have to investigate and have a good look, but I paid £3 for it, £2 or £3.
Providing it works, you can't go wrong at that.
Well, I've looked on the comps and it looks like they sell for about 30 quid. So that's not a bad little profit. It's a big item, but it's you know, from 2 or 3 quid to 30 quid is worth doing.
Yeah.
So that was that one. Next, moving over to some cameras. So I picked up this nice little one. This is a Sanyo. Let's see if I can get it in the light right.
Sanyo?
Sony. Not Sanyo, it's Sony.
I think the CD player
the CDO was Sanyo, wasn't it? This is
with your Japanese.
I know. So this is a Sony. It's a nice little flip down. This is
slide down.
A little slide down. Now this is a This has a Carl Zeiss lens. Just see on there. I think you can see. I think I paid about £2 for this.
And Carl Zeiss being
a very good lens maker, isn't it?
Well, I was going to say
optics. One
of the premium, if not the premium lens.
Right.
You know, so if you're looking for binoculars or anything with a glass lens, then Zeiss is the name you want to be looking for.
So this is a cyber shot, and this is the DSC T700, and it is a 10.1 megapixels. See if we can show you that. 10.1 megapixels, and just on the top here you can just about see, I don't know if the light's shining too much, the actual model. But that's a nice little, it's got a nice big screen on it. So, yeah. So that's a nice little camera. The next one I picked up, this is a nice old, it's a Fujifilm. This is a DL 150. It's an automatic. Now, this one, it is a film camera. If we have a look on the back, this is a film camera. But what happens when you open this up, normally with your film cameras, you know they open up completely. This only opens up partially. And what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to just drop the film in.
Has to be a specific type of film. You can't do it with any old film.
Isn't it just like a normal 35mm film?
No, you've got to have the specific film that, because it's all inside the film.
I thought it was just a 35mm film. It's not like
it is a 35mm film.
But it's a special one, isn't it?
But it's a special one that is designed to just drop in and then that will take it up and wind it on automatically.
Oh, I didn't know that. So I might have to do a bit more research on that. Jen obviously knows a lot more about this one than I do. But I've never actually seen one where it only partially drops in. I didn't know.
With the others, you drop it in one side and then you've got to be able to thread it through and wind it on the other side. This one doesn't. It just so this is say that only opens up there and it just drops in. So we're looking for that a bit more, but it's still a very nice looking camera. I looked these up. These are selling for about £35. And what brand is that again?
This is a Fujifilm.
Fuji.
So yeah, that's that camera.
Okay.
Now the next one I had is another film camera, and we'll be able to have a look at the other type of film. Type. So this is quite a nice one. Now these are selling for between £30 to £60. So this is the Canon Sure Shots 105U.
And we are biased anyway because all our photography kit is Canon, isn't it?
Canon,
you know, right
yeah.
from our original SLRs
Yeah.
onwards.
But this looks like a really nice, smart kind of camera. It is very tidy. It should sell quite well. But
it's in exceptionally good condition.
Really good condition. So if I pop the film on this one, the door obviously opens all the way up. And then you can see, and you're supposed to bring the film in and take it across, and as you close it down it kind of winds across. But yeah, this looks nice. And also this one has a the battery compartment. I think Jan said it's
a lithium battery.
It's a lithium. It's the CR2.
You know, the little dumpy batteries.
That's the CR2 battery. You can actually get these quite easily from Sainsbury's. They still do them.
Yeah, I'm sure they would. I was going to say we've got spares anyway.
We've got spares for testing and that anyway. But yeah, that's a really nice little camera. But obviously it's still 35mm. But I say I need to find out more about that self-loading one.
Yeah.
But that's really cool. So that was those three, and that just leaves me with one item.
Okay then.
I bought a sat nav.
That's not. Oh, that is it. I thought
That
that was
is
a book set.
This is it's a sat nav. I've never heard.
It's a GPS navigation.
GPS navigation, which is what a sat nav basically is. I'm sure this is what. But anyway, let's have a little look. I've never seen this brand, but this also said that it does on the side here.
Are you sure that's actually a sat nav and not for people like wandering through hills and things to use navigation?
No. This says it shows that it's got radio, text, MP3, MP4, ebook, voice prompts, and picture viewer and video play.
And Bear needs to go
Let me
out.
go and let Bear out a sec, and I'll have a little look, Joe. Let Bear out. I think it was £1 or £2 again. And now I've actually looked these up, and there has been one of these that has sold.
Oh, that's just padding.
There has been one of these that has sold for 20.
That's your stick it on the.
That's the stick it on the window.
On the window, yeah.
Oh, which to me looks brand new. It looks like it's never been used.
It's quite a beast, isn't it? It's still got its film over the screen.
It's still got its film over the screen.
And
it's got 4 GB. That's gonna click on. That's the mount.
Yeah. GPS satellite navigation. Well, you know more than I do.
What? I really don't know. I mean, look at the size of it. I mean, the screen wise, that's got a really big screen. The back of it says that it's got 4 GB on the back. I'll take it that refers to gigabyte. And so, Jan, as you can see, the screen cover's never been off of it. It does have a headphone jack.
And it's got your USB charging.
USB charging.
Thingy.
You've got a power charger.
A plug charger and a cigarette lighter charger. So you covered all bases.
Yeah. So
your instruction manual with it.
I mean, I've never seen one of these ones before. I don't know how good they are. Obviously, I'm going to have to charge it up before selling just to check that it works. But it looks brand new, like it's never.
Yeah, it doesn't look as though it's been used, does it?
Yeah.
This to me looks like an unwanted Christmas present from years ago. Somebody bought somebody something.
Yeah. Chester! Bear, come on. In. Chester. Pack it in. Got to edit this now. Anyway, so I think that looks quite smart, to be honest. For about £2. Now, sometimes I've sold TomTom sat navs for under 20 quid, and this is sold. One of these is sold for 22.
Really?
So I'm probably going to put it up for the 22.
Stick it up for 25.
Or stick it up for 25, and yeah, it looks quite. I mean, I might be able to find some more research on YouTube, find out a bit more about what it's done, but it's nicely in the box. The fact that it's got the screen protector on it, so that it's
and it
never
is a
been.
nice size screen, a really nice size screen.
It's a lovely size screen, to be honest. I think that was £2.
And GPS planet navigation.
Yeah, I think it's a bit. I mean, the actual brand I think is this, which is ROHS. Never heard of them. Just there. Never heard of that. But I typed it in and I did find one. So, but yeah, I think that was a reasonable pickup. Now, I spent £15 this morning, I think it was. So considering, say that should sell for like 20.
I spent 7.
Canon.
There's always tomorrow.
Yes, there's always tomorrow. The Canon, we're looking at 30 to 60. About 35 for the Fujifilm. I think it was about 25 for the Sony. So the Ghetto Blast, you're looking at 25 to 30. And about 15 for the books. So I haven't added all that lot up, but I think that's not bad at a 15 quid. I think that's pretty reasonable.
I spent 7, and if I sell my bits, I would hope to get between 40 and 50 quid for what I...
Nice. Very nice.
Might mean sitting on it for a while, you know, but that's the difference. You like a fast turnover, whereas I'm happy to list something and let it sit there for a year.
I mean, I want to get the turnover so that I've got the funds for next week. That camera
is that your foot or the dog?
No, that's Bear. He's got his foot on the camera.
It's Bear's foot. Sorry
we're
about
now
that.
being a bit wobbly because Bear is now deciding.
The dog director decided he wanted a different shot.
Yes. Anyway.
Yeah, and I was going to say we've been trying to get more films up, and we have been filming all week, haven't we? Because you may see from around us that we've had a massive change round in the house. And we did try to film it, but there was one in particular where I had a camera filming, and during the move it got knocked over.
Yes.
So what may be a forward view might be a ceiling view, and so that film may be no good at all. But the one that we missed that I wanted to film but didn't actually get a camera set up in time because Neil was all gung ho and wanted to do it, was moving the big unit out to the shed. Because the move from the house to the shed is only how many feet is it? It's not far.
No.
That wasn't the issue. The issue was double doors on the shed, but it was that much too tall to go through the doors. And we have worked out that if we simply used an Allen key to take the top piece right off, it would have fitted through nicely. But instead of doing things the logical way, Neil decided we would do it at an angle.
Do it at an angle to go across the doorway.
But as it was going through, I could see it shaving pieces off the bottom and off the top and off the door.
Yeah.
And then ensued one of the biggest, loudest rows we've ever had. Made worse by the fact that we're trying to get this flipping thing into the shed that Neil hadn't emptied the stuff out of in order to get it in.
Yes. Yes, I
very,
mucked
very
up there.
vocal.
I mucked up.
So if any of the neighbours are watching, I do apologise for him.
By the way, just to let you guys,
his fault.
Just to let you guys know, currently as this sits, this will be film number 9 on the editing table. So I have 9 other films before this one gets edited and listed.
But by the time it's edited and listed and you see it,
yes.
That phrase won't make any difference, will it?
Well, it's just the time difference of how long it's going to take between.
Just that there'll be 9 before it.
There'll be 9
that you might
before
want to
it.
go back and watch.
Well, you might want to go back,
not.
or
You
alternatively,
might just say,
it's the 28th of May now. It may not be. There's a good chance it won't be.
It might be the 28th of June by the time it gets up.
Exactly. So,
but anyway, we hope you're having a good boot sailing weekend. There'll be another boot sale tomorrow morning. Hopefully, a really good haul video afterwards.
Oh, it'd be great to get some really. Well, I've got £35 left to buy some some good stuff. But seeing what I got for £15, looking forward to a good £35 and just see how that goes, and try and get some good sales this week. Because we've got a bank holiday.
A real flurry of sales yesterday.
I had nothing all week from last Saturday till last night or till yesterday. Hadn't got a single sale. Then yesterday I managed to get 4 sales and 1 first thing this morning. So it's picking up. So look forward to getting out more. So anyway, we done?
I think we're done. So. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care. Bye.
And comment below.
Oh, comment. Do a comment, yeah.